What's up, y'all? So I got a question from Brandon mentioning that he's been told his stones are flat and how to kind of remedy that. So a couple things, and we'll talk about stand throw, and then he mentioned the MSA. So the big thing you want to have happen is in stand throw is you end up in what people call the backward C, or the C position with your body from that back foot up. And you have to have this kind of upper body extension to hit that. And what that is that big chest up helps you push and finish the stone up, just like they do in shot put, right? So there's a couple things that need to happen. So my feet need to be kind of staggered. So I'm a right-handed throw, my right foot's forward, my back foot's a little more forward. That allows my right hip to get through, facing the direction I throw. Now my left leg plants, and that's my block, but also my left side blocks. And I think about blocking that elbow down, even if I wind up here, block down to pull that chest up to allow me to finish. And so obviously that's the same position we want to hit in the MSA. And some simple ways to kind of practice this are to literally throw over a fence or a wall or some sort of bar, a wob standard at 10 feet. Just some practicing, like you don't have to be right on the standard or right on it. Back up a little bit and see if you can't throw over that, kind of as a default way to get you to throw up. And maybe you'll hit that position a little bit more. Now, what's happening in the MSA and probably in your Braemar as well is you're winding up and you're coming around. And a lot of times, like if you notice a shoulder angle, so with the MSA, I've had the bad habit, it still happens to me, is I let my off arm drop. And when it drops, notice like the angle my chest is pointing out, especially when I come through to the middle, you can now see that I'm kind of here. If I try to throw, I can't really throw up. It's very straight out, flat. Even when I come around, like, yes, I can raise up, but see how like this angle is here, and I can try to pull myself out of it. But what's happened is I'm like not carrying forward the momentum I created in the back. I'm losing that momentum. So with the MSA, I try to make sure I squat, have this nice upright torso. I try now, one of the cues that's worked for me is making sure I try to keep my left arm level. So I'll wind up, keep it level to keep my shoulders square, and then it pulls in at the finish. And it's hard to try to watch the camera. But if I'm gonna just do one, slippery. See how I'm landing, I'm already reaching up. So what happens a lot of times is if I let that drop here, I end up kind of this like roundabout way trying to get there, and it's not a good transfer of power. So what happens a lot of times is people will look down when they wind up with their MSA. They're looking down, like watching where their feet will go, and that tends to bring those shoulders forward as well. So I thought this was going to be a short video, but it ended up being a little bit longer, so it posted a full video. Brandon, I hope you get something from this. Send me your video sometime. Maybe we can look at it and pick it apart. And anytime any of y'all need some help, throw them my way. Take care, y'all.